Dimensions of business environment. Dimensions of business environment mean all the factors and forces and institutions which have direct or indirect influence over the business transaction. General environment is the most important dimension of business environment as businessmen cannot influence or change the components. Rather, they have to change their plans and policies according to the changes taking place in the general environment. Dimensions of business environment include economic, social, technological, political, and legal conditions, which are considered important for taking decisions and for improving the operations of an enterprise. These are the part of general environment which influences the performance of many business firms. Let's start with social environment. Social environment describes characteristics of the society in which the enterprise exists. Social environment consists of traditions, customs, rituals, beliefs, lifestyle, literacy rate, family structure, value education, demographic trends of the society. The businessman cannot overlook the components of social environment as these components may not have the immediate or important effect or impact on the business, but in the long run the social environment has great impact on the business. The business organization has to analyze and understand the social environment as it determines the products and services that are acceptable to the society. The nature of the goods and services in demand depends upon the buying habits, income level, education level, customers, taste and preferences. So, with the change in the demand of the consumers, businessmen are required to change their production and marketing plans. The management of every business enterprise has to obey the law of land. Therefore, it is essential for every business enterprise to have adequate knowledge of rules and regulations framed by the government. Non-obedience to laws may lead to imposition of heavy penalties and sometimes even they have to shut down their business firm. Legal environment includes various laws and legislative act, administrative order issued by the government authorities, court judgment, as well as the decisions rendered by the various commissions and agencies. For example, that baby food advertisement must inform the potential buyer that the mother's milk is the best. It also comes under the legal environment that has to be followed by the business firm manufacturing the baby food. Next is economic environment. Economic environment refers to all the forces and factors which directly influence the economy of our country. Economic environment consists of gross domestic product, income level at national level, per capita level, inflation rate, bank sector reforms, economic and fiscal policies of the government, and many others. The economic environment exercise strong influence on the business because business itself is an economic institution. So, the business enterprises must scan the economic environment and take timely actions in accordance with the changes taking place in the economic environment. Some aspects of economic government are demonetization of rupees 500 and 1000 note recently hit the economic environment badly. Passing of GST bill has also affected a lot of business organization. Increase in GDP results in the disposable income of people and further increased in the demand for the product. Next environment is political environment. Political environment includes political conditions of a nation such as political stability, type of government, whether it is single party government or it is a coalition government, attitude of the ruling party towards different groups of society, philosophy, ideology of the government, foreign policy of the government, relation of the country with other countries, etc. Political environment has immediate and great impact on the business transaction So, businessman must scan this environment very carefully. The businessman has to make changes in the organization according to the changing factor of political environment. For example, Skill India movement, Make in India movement, Startup India movement started by the present BJP government has changed the business scenario of India a lot. Now, the last environment is technological environment. Technological environment includes forces related to specific improvement and innovations which provide new ways of producing goods and services and new way of operating business. New methods and techniques of operating a business is also included in technological environment. The technological environment is also an important part of the environment because nowadays technology is changing very fast and an organization must adapt themselves towards the continuous innovations taking place in this environment. All these five environments are interdependent on each other. Even if there is a slight change in any of the environment, it will affect and it affects all other four environment. Just take an example. Now we have seen that so many women are working, especially middle class women are working. It has led to the increased per capita income of the family as well as increase in the disposable income of the people, which has further resulted in the demand of the luxurious items and automatic machine in the families, which has affected the technological environment as well, because now many companies are using latest technology and innovation to produce better products for the middle class families. Now government has also come out with various legislation to improve or to attract the female population to take part in the economic environment. Thank you.